Probably have the flu, and now 2 nights in a row I sweated the living hell out of me, and I never sweat, not even in the, well, especially not in the gym, because I never go there under any circumstance. Jokes aside, sweating is actually everyone's body's way of ending a fever. Fever is set by your brain. When you get an infection, your immune system releases signaling molecules like cytokines or prostaglandins, which tell your hypothalamus, your brain's thermostat, to turn the heat up. That's why you suddenly feel cold and you can get the chills, and your body is actively trying to raise its temperature to match the new set point. Now, when the fight ends, after the Great War, I must be getting really so much better if I'm making Taylor Swift references. After the Great War, the set point drops again. So once your immune system has fought off a chunk of the infection, or you've taken medication like ibuprofen, like me, which lowers the prostaglandins, then your brain resets the thermostat back to normal, and now you're too hot. Your body temperature is still high, but your brain has decided that the set point should be back down. And now, to cool you off, your body opens up blood vessels and triggers massive sweating. And that's why you suddenly go from shivering, freezing, to being drenched in sweat. So chills are when your body is raising the temperature, and sweats is when your body is dumping the heat, and then the fever breaks. Now, night sweats during infections can feel extra dramatic, and there are a few reasons why. The main one being that your fever follows a circadian rhythm. Your body's temperature naturally rises in the late afternoon and the evening, and then dips in the early morning. Fevers exaggerate this curve. That's why many infections feel worse at night. The peak often happens when you're already at your warmest. Then when the fever breaks, it's more likely to happen in the middle of the night, leading to massive sweating. Another reason could be that your nervous system shifts at night. While you sleep, your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest system, dominates, and this makes your body more responsive to the fever reset, the sweating and trying to cool down, because without the daytime distractions of stress hormones and activity, it can work in peace. Also, you're wrapped up, or at least I always am. This can mean that your body can overshoot the fever peak, and then when the set point drops, you're suddenly way too hot and sweating becomes extreme. And of course you notice it more, because in the day when you sweat, you usually wipe it off, fan yourself, change clothes or whatever, but at night you're still in bed, so the sweat soaks sheets and pajamas, and I am